Hello there everyone, welcome to another YouTube video here on the channel. Today we're doing something a bit different. Today we are in the Aramanchi MB339 by India Fox Echo. This aircraft is obviously quite a new release. It released a few days ago for me. Not sure what it would have done for you guys. And we're taking it out for a spin. So first thing on the agenda is basically just to get flying. So I'm going to turn my sight off actually for the takeoff roll, because it just gets a bit bouncy and distracting. Yeah, we're just going to get airborne and climb away and then talk a bit more. There we go, 150. Landing gear up. There's 170 knots. Got F to control F to get our flap up. Rolling right. So we are turning onto heading 030 towards Lakitasha airfield, I believe it is called. And we're actually going to be engaging some insurgents. Basically intel reports, helicopter on the pad is insurgents doing a resupply job. This is definitely not Cyprus, by the way. It's just I'm using Cyprus because why the crap not. So basically we've been cleared to run over there and blow them up. So that is what we shall do today. So I'm going to actually, we're quite lucky in this sense that we've got, well, so quite lucky. The weapons loadout we've got 2 Matra rocket pods and two Matra gun pods aside and a single gun pod. So the plan is going to be to basically enable all of them for fire. And then because the gun's on the trigger and the rockets are on weapon release, it's, we've got switch deconfliction basically. We have switch deconfliction. So I'm just going to quick little look, and we're also going to just poke our heads in for a little moment, do some actual shenaniganization over here. So heading goes 030. Heading mode is armed. Course 030 because why not? Just for emphasis on our bearing to fly on. So you can see it's quite a simple. Okay, I know there's a lot of switches, but it's quite a simple aircraft actually. Trust me. I'm going to turn my lights off just because we are actually going into a shooty situation. Get it? A shooty situation? Wacka wacka. And yeah, we just obviously don't want to silhouette ourselves. But we've got the 2 massive, the 2 rocket pods, big guns, big gun. Yeah, so this is obviously a new release from India Fox Echo. This aircraft did actually originally come out as freeware, but it's now come as payware. But to be fair, I've not flown the freeware one for quite some time. I've not flown it since like 2.3. And yeah, it's very different. Like over a year or two, there's definitely work gone into it. And what I'd say is, it's always, in a way, was a little bit of a shame to me when, the freeware turns payware. But I kind of understand why. You've got to pay them bills. You've got, India Fox Echo actually do mainly payware stuff anyway. So, yeah. I'll do a quick little run through all the weapon variety and stuff. So this is the MB339A. There's also the /PAN, which is at the air display version. So yeah, pretty cool. Got some weather coming in actually, some fog. This did not happen the last time I ran this mission. So to do a quick little location and range check. I mean, we'd have, a radar controller probably telling us where to go. So you can see Nicosia is there. Nicosia is a destroyed airfield, but they're landing at Lakitamia, my apologies, which is 17 miles, heading 037. So we'll pull slightly left. About there. perfect, just where we want to be. So I'm going to do a diving attack. I'm going to just get myself 40. Actually, we'll go a bit more. I think 40 was probably a little bit too little. No, I'll do. So I'll do about 60 mils of depression on the gun. We'll go power L1 on the sight, and that's all we need. So okay, this weather is getting in the way. So I'm going to pop down and stay below the clouds because we are VFRing, and yeah, the weather's a bit much at times. So these are quite a challenging little sortie actually. Trying to visually locate that airfield, it feels like there's mist at low level. Yeah, mist or dust. So there's that. There's like Nicosia. Where's Lacatamia? Tally. It is very easy to lose. So there is the target airfield. So we'll just approach it from this angle. So so we know what we're aiming for. We're aiming for that sort of rocky outcrop on the top there. That's our visual aiming point. And then when we get, like I say, we'll just do one of these every now and again. And I'll keep aiming for that outcrop, and then I'm going to just do a diving attack. So we are at 8,000 feet, so final beat, come back off the power, and then just dive, and see what happens. Okay, quick weapons front switches check. Gun pods on, sequence to single. Well, we're not using bombs, so that's fine. We don't care about fusing today. And so we're going to deploy rockets first, followed by guns. So a nice steep diving attack. There it is. So yeah, it's that cluster of vehicles at the edge of the ramp near the runway. Power on. Rolling right. I think we've expended all of our rockets there, but there's certainly a big fire there now. Something else just exploded. There we go. Yeah, I think that is as destroyed as it's going to get. I'll just do one last pass on it and just spray a bit more. And then we'll recover. So you can, by the way, overstress the aircraft. Important to know that, because I have done it before. Killed the hind as well there, which is good. So there we go, we're out of here. I think this vehicle here doesn't have a damage model, which is why it's still standing, but that hind is well and truly melted. Yeah, everything is dead, so let's head home. So one of the cool things I want to demonstrate actually is, you see where it says obviously empty for the rocket pods. If I do, I'm going to just turn my gun pods off so they don't jettison. So this isn't realistic, but if I do jettison, does that actually jettison or not? No, it doesn't. Okay, fair enough. Basically, when you actually release the store from the wing, it will actually scroll through. It's not a digital screen though, that is a physical piece of paper, or you know, or something basically. And yeah, it will physically like, scroll down and, you know, like it'll supposed to scroll from you know, bomb, rocket, empty, and you obviously bomb, rocket, gun, empty, and you can, like, it's not, you know, it's a split second, but it's just noticeable, I guess. There you go, see, it just scrolled there when I did that. And then you've got the matching pods falling away. These are the same rocket pods as used by the Harriers, actually, the GR3s. Dunk. So we'll just nose over. Playing a bit more of a sports car now. I mean, not to say this wasn't a sports car to start off with, but you know. We've only got a few large tanks on board today because the I left the tip tanks at the base just for a bit of added performance. I do actually want to just fire the guns just into the ocean just to watch the muzzle flash. So we'll just do this. Oh, didn't select them, did I? That was silly of me. I may actually see if I can stick multiple gun pods on the aircraft. Just for... Okay, what have I not done now? So I've got my guns on. Got my master arm on. I must run them out or something. Oh well. Doesn't matter. We'll just save our weapon systems and head back to the base. But overall, like I say, the aircraft... Oh, I actually didn't turn my lights off. I turned them all on to ultra bright mode. Well, like I say, overall though, this is a really cool little aircraft. Like I say, it's good for effectively tearing about and blowing stuff up, but it's also good for, you know, practicing flying in at the end of the day. That's what we do out here. We practice flying and stuff. So, yeah. There's Aquatiri down the end there, so that's where we're heading to. We'll do an overhead brake to land. I haven't actually landed this thing yet, but what I'll do whilst we're cruising over there, still not got my trim bound, as you can see, is open video monster. Look how quick we are. We're doing like 400 knots almost. 375. Speedy Gonzalez over here. We'll just select a pitch. We'll select straight and level. There we go. Of course, I did give myself quite an easy target there, you know, to give myself a target that wasn't going to shoot back, which, you know, is a luxury afforded to very few pilots, shall we say, but it's still, you know, still just something we get, you know, something we can do. So, we're just going to push, full power on, and flyby. And hit the roll. And level. And power back. And brake. You can see how effective that air brake is. I mean, it's literally half the cross section of the fuselage extra, so it just adds so much extra drag in. Putting that speed wash back now, so we've just got a good chunk of nose down angles. 220 knots, brake it, and gear down. Oh wait, I've wrecked my landing gear somehow. No clue how I've done that. Okay, well shit, as the kids would say. It appears I've wrecked... No, have I wrecked it? Must have. Okay, let's do down lock override. Nope. This is just not coming down. Oh well. it appears that one is going to be having some issues today. So we're just going to have to mayday, mayday, mayday. Not sure what I did. Didn't think I bent the aircraft, did I? Looking at my G gauges, I pulled more than 4 Gs, so don't think I would have bent it, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and fly the approach here anyway. Needs more power, more power. In fact, I may just go gear up. No, my gear's wedged. Right. It's fine, don't worry about it. .40 knots. Fly. Okay, we recovered. So there you go. That was a forced landing. I mean, I don't think I've wrecked the aircraft much more than it was already. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button to give praise to the grass that's now joining me in the cockpit today. We'll just hit the fuel cut off. Open up the canopy. There you have it. Alrighty guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.